Hello, everyone. This is Mr. B. It is Sunday, April 26th. This is the update for the upcoming week. So things that should be done. Recommendations are all done. Gradebook is all done. If there's any issues with that, you got to get them in really soon. Otherwise, there's just no time. So some updates. One, I took the extra resources off the small groups, all the links for the Macbeth stuff, because that's at the pinned post at the bottom of the main group. So it was just taking up space and preventing people from getting to attendance a little quicker. Uh, Attendance check-ins close at 2 p.m. every single day. Here's the schedule. You know what the schedule is. Now, also by request of Miss Wolf, I'm changing something. So office hours every day are 1 to 3:30. You know that. There's no live sessions. There's just office hours. I'd like everyone to stop in once a week to the office hours for any purpose. To chat, extra help, wisdom, whatever. I can see that some people still are struggling with the syntax figurative language stuff. So it's clear that people need help. So I'd like everyone to stop in at least once a week, for a few minutes of face-to-face time. Okay. So what's happening this week? You're going to read Act 4 of Macbeth. Act 4 has only 3 scenes. One is very big, one is big, one is medium. Do your scene logs. Of course, you're going to read the whole act. You're only going to do your 2 scene logs. And then on Friday, the Socratic Circle prep sheet is due. The following week, we'll do one of those, we'll do like a live in-group Socratic Circle, not live, an unlive Socratic Circle where over X amount of days you'll be able to post and respond. Reminder of how readings work. Yeah, I'm just going to skip that. So, quick outline. This upcoming week is Act 4. Then there's Act 5. That's the last act. And then there's a week of end of Macbeth stuff. Upcoming due dates on Friday of this week, the 24th. No, that's the wrong date. That's the old due date. Whatever Friday of this week is. That's the Act 4 scene logs. Now, I posted a special doc that you do your scene logs on. I posted an updated version that has the CRs and the docs, the CRs and the scene logs all in the same doc for 2 scenes in the same doc. That's why there's one entry. Last update, I literally showed you that doc. Some people still aren't using it, and that's too bad for them. On Friday, Evil Socratic Circle prep sheet. That's a doc you type into. It's another turn it in. Then it shouldn't say Wednesday. That should say Tuesday, the 5th of next week. That's the Laws of Power project. Or the Laws of Power chapter summary, which was the first part of the project. The second part's been canceled. Some nuanced stuff. So attendance is 1 point out of whatever classwork is. So cycle 3, it's like 200 points. So let's say you don't do attendance, right? So 1 out of 200 is like 0.5%. But not just that, classwork is 25%. So it turns out that one missing attendance for the entire cycle is between like 0.1 and 0.2% points. So it's pretty much nothing. Now, if you miss all of them, they add up. So it's mostly a visual thing. For cycle 3, I was not accepting late passes because I just left the list at home of who had used them, and I'm accepting everything late, so there's no point for late passes. But what I did for everyone is I gave everyone a 5 extra credit, 5 points in extra credit, which covers the late passes, but also, if you think it's unfair that you got a 0 for attendance, it covers that too. So attendance is mostly a visual thing. Again, everything's on Edmodo, everything's on Turnitin, everything's on YouTube. I've been having some issues with recording. The software has been weird. I've had to re-record. One time I'm not even going to get into it. Okay, you can leave now if you want. But here's a bonus if you'd like to stay. I covered this. I kind of mentioned this in all my classes, but I didn't have time to get into depth. about last year's Shakespeare play, Romeo and Juliet. Here's your bonus. Why Romeo is trash. 1. Act 1, Scene 1. Romeo's complaining to Benvolio. He says about Rosaline, she'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Diane's wit. She won't fall in love. She has the wit of this virgin goddess. She wants to be a virgin. Strong and proof, chastity well armed. Her chastity is well armed. She will not stay the siege of loving terms. She will not even hear loving terms, my words of love. Oh, she is rich in beauty, only poor, that when she dies, with beauty dies her store. Oh, she's not going to, because she's not giving up her virginity, she's not going to have sex, she's going to die a virgin, and she won't be able to pass on her beauty. So Romeo's complaining that this girl will not give up her virginity. Not that she won't hold his hand, she won't give up her virginity. And then Benvolio, she has sworn that she will live chaste. Yes, she hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead, that live to tell it now. Yes, she's sworn to live chaste. She's forsworn to love. Yeah, she won't have sex. And my heart is broken. All right, that's kind of skeevy. Let's move on. Evidence 2. When he first sees Juliet, he says, this is at the Capulet dance party. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night. Did my heart love until now? I never saw true beauty until right now, this night. What about 6 hours ago, when you were in love with Rosaline? Oh, because you're fickle and petty. Okay. When they kiss later in that scene, Juliet says to him, you kiss by the book. Meaning, you're really good at kissing. Like, if there was a book of kissing, you had read it and mastered it. Where did Romeo get so good at kissing? Oh, probably from experience. The next scene, or 2 scenes after this, he's straight creeping in her backyard, which is trespassing, and it's really creepy. And as he's watching Juliet, without her knowing he's there, he says, it is my lady, oh, it is my love, oh, that she knew she were. Oh, she's my lady, if she knew it yet. Oh, that's kind of creepy. That's like what a jock says in a teenage movie. Next piece of evidence. When Romeo goes to Friar Lawrence to ask them to get married, Friar Lawrence says, oh, it looks to me Romeo hath not been in bed tonight. Oh, it looks to me you've been up all night. And then he says, yeah, that's true. And then Friar Lawrence says, God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline? God forgive you. Were you with Rosaline? So this is his priest. What does his priest think he's been up doing all night with Rosaline? What is he doing with Rosaline? Not playing Uno. So even his priest knows, oh, he gets around. And then I think this is the last one. So after Friar Lawrence agrees to marry them, and Romeo shows up and he's joking with Benvolio and Mercutio, and they're having a good time, Mercutio says this, now art thou Romeo, now are you Romeo, now art what thou art, now you are you, by art as well as by nature. Ah, this is the good old-fashioned Romeo I'm used to. He's having fun, he's having a good time, he's laughing. And what does Benvolio think Romeo did last night? Because he didn't come home to his father's house last night. Romeo will say earlier, oh, you were either with Rosaline or you were with like a prostitute or something like that. Oh, this is the thing that makes you normal. Kind of skeevy. Yeah, greatest love story of all time. Yeah. All right, you guys have a good week. Let me know if you need anything. And I'll see you in office hours.